And now, ladies and gentlemen, won't you please welcome to the stage the magnificent Jeff Macauley.
We travel round from place to place, the quickest route from tart to tart. The arrows shoot from heart to heart at such a very hectic pace. Our life is like a summer's day, the hazy sunshine at the dawn, a long siesta on the lawn, stormy sunset by the bay. And we burst out singing all day, the taste of wine and newly baked bread, with a haystack instead of a bed, and loving in the new morning. We travel round from place to place, we don't know what tomorrow brings. Another blonde without the strings, another afternoon's quick chase. Today we're here, tomorrow there. It's such an easy life we lead, a bit of luck is all we need, and there's plenty there to share. Having all the fun of the fair, we'd rather meet wise men than fools, and we favor freedom to lose. A ballad to a king goes the We travel round from place to place, we travel hot felicity, we make it sound like poetry, because our language is so rich. The fancy tales that we have told, in every town they're all the rage. They say that all the world's a stage, and when we're often caught. Cavaliers, brazen and bold, fearless of death, living like fools, and though we've not got us a suit, we've always got a heart of gold. We travel round from place to place, we travel all around the world, from north to south, from here to anywhere. The world is our own base. In search of little boy found, you go wandering, wandering, stumbling, tumbling, run, run. When will you find what's on the tip of your mind? Why are you blind to all you ever were, never were, really are, nearly are? Little boy false, in search of little boy true. Will you be ever done traveling, always unraveling? You running away could lead you further astray. And as for fishing in streams for pieces of dreams, those pieces will never fit. What is the sense of it? Little boy blue, don't let your little sheep roam. It's time, come blow your horn, meet the morn, look and see, can you be far from home? rivers are running with the streams, filled with that far away yesterday, sail away pieces of long lost Thank you very much, and welcome to Legrand Tour, the music of Michel Legrand. And I don't go anywhere musically without these guys. And please welcome on bass, Mr. John Burr. And playing his gorgeous arrangements at the piano, Mr. Tex Arnold. Michel Legrand. He was the first composer I was aware of as a little child, as somebody who actually wrote music. I just heard music. I didn't think about who wrote it. My older brother was listening to the Beatles and the Doors and the Rolling Stones, so I got that music. My older sister was listening to Barbra Streisand, so I got that. My dad had his old stack of 78s from the war, so I got Margaret Whiting and Glenn Miller and Joe Stafford and Ray and Bob Eberly and Helen O'Connell. And my mom, she was the real musician of the family. She played the piano and the French horn. As a child, not as a child, in high school she played the French horn. But she always played the piano all through my life. And she would bring new sheet music home. Sometimes she'd bring the score from Gypsy from the library or something, or individual sheet music that she'd buy. And the ones I always gravitated to were the ones that said music by Michel Legrand. And because I knew that would make me feel something. I didn't quite know as a kid, you know? And I would try plunking them out. And I was no prodigy like Michel Legrand, but I would get the melody in my right hand. But there's still so many damn notes. He writes so many damn notes, Michel Legrand. But, you know, and then I'd be singing, what are you doing the rest of your life? Which is a very daunting question coming from a 9-year-old boy, right? And so again, but I wasn't a prodigy, but Michel Legrand was. He kind of came to music as a kid because there was nothing else. And the most dramatic, maybe apocryphal retelling of it is apparently his father went out for cigarettes one day when he was like 4 and never came back. So many dads do that, right? It seems like I hear all these, that you're in a depression, they get their cigarettes and never come back. I don't know how true that is, but he was up with his mother, who had to go work, and he would be babysat by his grandmother, who spoke a different language. So they couldn't communicate, really, with words. And in the room was a piano, wherever they were living, and a radio. So he'd listen to the radio, and he'd pick out what he was hearing on the piano. He'd pick out the melody, and eventually the different parts, and the arrangements and stuff. And it was very clear that he was a prodigy. At 9, he went to the Paris Conservatory of Music. And as a teenager, late teenager, he was working as a musical director for Maurice Chevalier. He released this album of jazz improvisations called I Love Paris in the 50s. And he was well on his way, and he wanted to do everything musically. He would say that, he wanted to sing, he wanted to compose, he wanted to arrange, he wanted to play piano, he wanted to play jazz, he wanted to write instrumental pieces and concertos, and he did all that, and film scores and film songs, and he did so much of that. And late in his life, maybe about 8 or 9 years ago, he wrote an instrumental piece that was being introduced, it debuted in Philadelphia, and was being interviewed by the local press. And they're like asking about his process, and he's just, I don't know, it's just constantly, he was a real melody just flowed out of him. Music was always just going. He said, it's just in my mind, I never stop working, night and day. How do you keep the music playing? How do you make it last? How do you keep the song from fading too fast? How do you lose yourself to someone? And since we know we're always changing, how can it be the same? And tell me how year after year you're sure your heart will fall apart each time you hear his name. I know the way I feel for you, it's now or never. The more I love, the more that I'm afraid that in your eyes I may not see forever, forever. If we can be the best of lovers, yet be the best of friends. If we can try with every day to make it better as it grows, with any luck then I suppose the music never I know it's now or never, and I'm afraid that in your eyes I may not see forever. If we can be the best of lovers, yet be the best of friends. If we can try with every day to make it better as it grows, with any luck then I suppose the music never Thank you. That song comes from the film Best Friends, 1982. I would consider that probably the commercial peak of Michel Legrand's career. That was a huge movie starring Goldie Hawn and Burt Reynolds, who were like the biggest box office stars at the time. And a very quintessential Hollywood thing, a big Hollywood moment for him. And he started writing for films before that, but back in the late 50s. With Jean-Luc Godard, and most famously with Jacques Demy. They made about a dozen films together, most of which Michel supplied all the complete score and everything for. There's like a loose trilogy of 3 films: Lola, Umbrellas of Cherbourg, and Young Girls of Rochefort, which are a loosely connected trilogy. Not a true trilogy, but kind of. And those have the last 2, especially have complete musical scores by Michel Legrand, and he wrote lots of incidental music for Lola. And Lola is about this music hall performer in France, and she's in love with the guy who fathered her child, who drives this beautiful American convertible. And he's gone, he's never around, he's gone for years at a time, but she still pines for him. And there's this other guy who's nothing, he's got nothing, he's not a convertible, doesn't have a car or anything. He's in love with Lola. And Lola, she's nice to him, but she doesn't care. And then eventually the movie ends with the unexpected happy ending with the guy, and the convertible comes back. And Lola and her son, they drive happily away. And we see our other guy, he's kind of walking in the other direction in the rain. And we don't know what's up with him. And he has this theme playing for him. And this theme shows up again in Umbrellas of Cherbourg, and eventually becomes the song that we know as Watch What Happens. And he's become successful. He's made his fortune, and he's come to pursue Catherine Deneuve, who's pregnant by her beautiful soldier boyfriend, who's away fighting. And he hasn't been as communicative as he could be, so she's a bit worried about her situation, heavy with child as she is. And her mother, who runs the umbrella shop, very concerned, and this handsome, well-established businessman is very interested in her pregnant daughter. So she's encouraging this, and they end up getting married. And that theme, Watch What Happens. And then in Young Girls of Rochefort, none of the characters repeat at all, but there's there's a story about Lola being brutally murdered. And they sing a song about, and some guy in that movie ended up murdering Lola from the first movie. It's like 8 years later. It was very funny, but so it's a lovely loose trilogy. And this song is from, we're doing two sets. The first song is from Young Girls of Rochefort, and it's Catherine Deneuve. She's going to break up. These are sort of love that you can't have songs. And the first one kind of love they don't want her. She doesn't want it anymore. And she goes to this art gallery where she's dating a guy. And that runs it, and she wants to break up with this older guy. And she shows up, and there's this little painting on the wall, this blonde-haired woman looks exactly like Catherine Deneuve. And she's like, who painted that? And the gallery owner goes, oh, just some sailor brought in. I don't know who he was, just some stupid young sailor. He's like, I don't know. She'd never met this guy. He's like, how did he paint? He didn't know that was that's his ideal woman. The sailor painted this ideal woman as her. And they spend the whole movie not running into each other. And they never cross paths until the very end. You assume that they will, because there's like they both hop into a truck, but we don't see them seeing each other. But that's the kind of silly, wonderfully romantic film Young Girls of Rochefort is. So she really is kind of, she's over the stupid art gallery guy. And then we have 2 songs from Umbrellas of Cherbourg after that. A different kind of love that you can't have. Sailors in waterfront saloons, they are much more my cup of tea. Marry them and you'll be all at sea, but it's worth it for the honeymoon. Try to nail a sailor down and he will explore the far Cameroon. Usually fortune fixes things in quite a satisfactory way. It won't do much good for us to stay, so it's time that we cut loose the strings, that the old lovers just fade away. For today I want to grow wings. Well, when the last red roses die and you are left with just the thorns, and when in the sea sweet love's reborn with a handsome sailor by your side, do I have to shoot you dead at dawn, or should I commit suicide? I really fancy you. I love your lips, your nose, your hair. I'd have cherished you beyond compare if your eyes had been a sailor's view. If your eyes had had that steady glare, my horizon would have been you. Well, if my eyes on your marquise don't make you feel you want to die, when the sailor boy gives you the eye, followed by a cuddle and a squeeze, do I have to blow myself sky high or just bring the brute to his knees? You mustn't think too bad of me, or I shall be reduced to tears. Please don't give you anyone ideas, cause my eyes are getting watery, and my makeup will be smudged with smears, and I won't be able to see. Sweeter love If it takes forever, I will wait for you for 1,000 summers. I will wait for you till you're here beside me, till I'm holding you, till I hear you sigh here in my arms. Anywhere you wander, anywhere you go, every day remember I love you so. In your heart believe what in my heart I know, that forevermore I'll wait for you. The clock will tick away the hours one by one, and then the time will come when all the waiting's done. The time when you return and find me here and run straight to my waiting arms. If it takes forever, I will wait for you for 1,000 summers. I will wait for you till you're here beside me, till I'm touching you, and forevermore sharing your love. Let someone start believing in you. Let him hold out his hand. Let him find you and watch what happens. Someone who can look in your eyes and see into your heart. Let him touch you and watch what happens. Cold, no, I won't believe your heart is cold. Maybe just afraid to be broken again. Let someone with a deep love to give that deep love to you, and what magic you'll see. Let him find you and watch what happens. Cold, no, I won't believe your heart someone who cares like me. The success of Young Girls of Rochefort, and more so the Umbrellas of Cherbourg, got Michel Legrand to Hollywood. And Young Girls of Rochefort is such a wonderfully romantic film. It's a real homage to Hollywood musicals. It's all these pastel colors and gorgeous thing. And Gene Kelly has a starring role in it. So see it if you haven't. But he comes to Hollywood and he scores 2 films. The first one he describes as bad. The second one is lousy. But it's the third film which will get him on a very short footing in Hollywood, and that's thanks to Henry Mancini. Norman Jewison directed this film, The Thomas Crown Affair. And it's a really romantic, silly, glossy, just gorgeous kind of confection. It's about Steve McQueen is a mastermind bank robber, a beautiful bank robber, and Faye Dunaway is a beautiful insurance adjuster who's after him to, catch up to him with his crimes, you see. But Norman Jewison, he has like a 5-hour cut. He admits he doesn't really know what he has. He has all these cool scenes and stuff. He's not sure what the heck it is. And Henry Mancini wants no parts of that. He's like, I don't know if I want to monkey with this 5-hour thing. Give it to Michel Legrand. He's your guy. Yeah, give it to him. New guy in town. He'll be perfect. And Michel Legrand said, rather cryptically, accept the assignment, of course, and he said, let's let the music decide. So apparently he took the 5-hour cut away for 6 weeks and looked at it, and he wrote a 90-minute score to it, the parts that he liked, that he felt he could musicalize and put a score to. And they kind of cut around that, what Michel Legrand brought back to them. And there's these 2 songs, there's this theme that recurs through it. And his gift he has this amazing gift for melody. He never, how some songwriters have trunk songs that they go back to, they're not going to use, and they put away. He just spits out melody. He doesn't keep any of it. He knows it'll come back in some slightly different way if he needs it to. But he didn't have any trunk songs. He just wrote new stuff. And this one song, it recurs constantly. Maybe they're out at a polo match in the Hamptons or something silly like that. And this will be playing, later on, they're playing chess together, being all beautiful movie star with each other. And, they're not really paying too much attention to the board, and they're fingering the chess pieces in an inappropriate way. And this theme is playing in a different way. And then the song after it is what won, it's sung over the end credits, and it's what won Michel Legrand his first Academy Award. Her eyes, warm and quiet lover, gazing, drowning, lost in what they see. His words, her words, strangely unrevealing, question, answer, careful as can be, what they say with their eyes, how they give themselves away with their eyes, they betray with their eyes everything they are. Is it just in a kiss that their fences turn to dust in a kiss? Oh, they must in a kiss promise their tomorrows. His moon, her moon, is it now or a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending, beginning on an ever spinning wheel, like a snowball down a mountain, or a carnival balloon, or a carousel that's turning, running rings around the moon, like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face, and the world is like an apple whirling silently in space, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind. Like a tunnel that you follow to a tunnel of its own, down a hollow through a cavern where the sun has never shone, like a door that keeps revolving in some half-forgotten dream, where the ripples from a pebble someone tosses in a stream, like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face, and the world is like an apple whirling silently into space, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind, keys jingled in your pocket, words jangled in your head. Why did summer go so quickly? Was it something that you said? Mothers walk along the shore and leave their footprints in the sand. Is the sound of distant drumming just the fingers of your hand? Pictures hanging in a hallway and a fragment of a song, half their names and faces, but the room do they belong? You knew that it was over. You were suddenly aware that the autumn leaves were changing to the color of her hair. Why did summer go so quickly? Was it something that you said? Lovers walk along the shore and leave their footprints in the sand. Is the sound of distant drumming just the fingers of your hand? Pictures hanging in a hallway and a fragment of a song, half remembered names and faces, but to whom do they belong? When you knew that it was over in the autumn of goodbyes, for a moment you could not recall the color of his eyes. Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning, in a never ending reel, as the images unwind, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your somewhere the years of my youth lie inside me, growing old like mellow that blind me, they're behind me now, where those sad times will never find me. I have the loves of my life to remind me that the whole wide world was mine. I feel at peace with all that surrounds me, and the joys of these autumn days still astound me. So often as I wait for sleep, I find myself reciting the words I said or should have said, like scenes that need rewriting. Smiles I never answered, doors perhaps I should have opened, songs forgotten in the morning. I relive the roles I've played, the tears I may have squandered, the many pipers I have paid, long the streams I've wandered. Yet all the time I knew it, love was somewhere out there waiting. Though I may regret a step or two, if I had changed a single day that went amiss or went astray, I may have never found my way to you. All the time I knew it, love was somewhere out there waiting. Though I may regret a step or two, if I had changed a single day, what went amiss or went astray, I may have never found my way to you. I wouldn't change a thing that happened on my way to you. Thank you. You're bending down to pick up my water. Oh, I can't quite do it. Those two songs actually aren't from a movie. They're just written. They're beautiful tunes. But now we come to this movie. He wrote for over 250 films. He wrote the score for, or songs, or both, or whatever, a combination. It was crazy. And this little gem comes from 1970. This film is called The Magic Garden of Stanley Sweetheart. It's an MGM film. It's their counterculture film, 1970, you know. It's kind of a cross, since it's MGM, it's set in New York, so it's kind of a cross of On the Town and Easter Parade with Andy Warhol's Trash. Put them in a blender. They made this movie. And Michel didn't write the score for this, but he wrote a couple of songs that are featured in it. And this particular song was a huge hit for the Mike Curb congregation. It's a real earworm of a thing. It was on adult contemporary easy listening stations at the time for years. And in this movie, it stars Don Johnson. He's like 19 or 20. He's like they just popped him out. He's still wet, you know. He's this little baby thing, you know, this little tiny baby man. And he's going to Columbia University to be a filmmaker. He's studying. In 1970, everyone's being a filmmaker now, but 1970 I was a little nutty. And the movie opens. He has this big, huge, you know, ramshackle Upper West Side apartment. It's a big mess, but it's huge. And he's pleasuring himself in the bathtub while reading a letter from his mother, who's telling him that the family's run out of money and he'll have to leave school. So it's a release of some kind, you know. And he's frustrated. So, but he still wants to make films. He has this nice girlfriend that he met. He still kind of hangs around, and I don't know what the hell he's doing. And because the way this movie is, Andy Warhol actually said this is his favorite of these counterculture movies because it's the most realistic. Because it's such a fucking mess, this movie. It's really hard to follow, just like that hero must have been kind of nuts. And so he wants to make his movie, and he has a girlfriend. The girlfriend has a loose roommate who's played by Holly Near, the folk singer. And Stanley Sweetheart thinks she'll be game to star in his film, and she is. You know, they have a little thing going on. They make this movie. The title of which is a bit indelicate, but words else. The title of the film is Masturbation, a film by Stanley Sweetheart. The climax of which, of course, is Holly Near pleasuring herself in a bathtub. Guy's got a thing for bathtubs. That's okay. You know, it's clean, so that's nice. And then he goes on, he has a three-way with these other two girls who aren't Holly Near, and they get high and they're stoned and they're tripping around the city, and this song is playing, and they go to this club. It's this funky club. It's kind of a mix of a Don't Tell Mama and a crack house. There's like these mattresses on the floor, and there are people on the mattresses doing drugs, and people are doing sex, and there's all this craziness. And Stanley Sweetheart is there, and he meets this guy, a momentary mentor, I suppose you would call him. Just this dude hanging out at the club. And he's bemoaning his fate, you know, oh, I want to make these movies and I want to go to Columbia and I can't. And, you know, he's wondering if he should be having sex with his girlfriend's best friend, if that's such a great idea. And this guy says, very zen moment, if you take nothing else from this film, this is what you can take from it. The momentary mentor says to Stanley Sweetheart, so, you're balling your chick's best friend. Well, why not just be? I feel like I'm made out of gingerbread. Thumb licking, crumb picking, gingerbread. Can't think about rainy weather now. I finally got myself together now. Fresh out of the pain, sweet gingerbread man. Fresh out of the pain, sweet gingerbread man. I'm twirling a cane made of peppermint. Ooh, sticky hands, icky peppermint. Some sugary cloud I'm floating on. Someone's putting a suit of sugar coating on. All tasty and tangy, sweet gingerbread man. All tasty and tangy, sweet gingerbread man. Got a feeling that I wouldn't trade for anything. From licking, from picking gingerbread. Can't think about rainy weather now. I finally got myself together now. Fresh out of the pan, sweet gingerbread man. All tasty and tan, sweet gingerbread man. No food came from a pan. He's a gingerbread man. He's much better than flan. And I'm such a big fan of the little fat man. All tasty and tan, fresh out of the pan, sweet gingerbread man. Thank you. Once upon a summertime, if you recall, we walked beside a little flower stall. A bunch of bright forget-me-nots was all you'd let me buy you. Once upon a summertime, just like today, we laughed the happy afternoon away and stole a kiss in every street cafe. You were sweeter than the roses on the tree. I was as proud as any man could be, as if the mayor had offered me the key to Paris. Now another winter time has come and gone. The pigeons feeding in the square have flown, but I remember when the vespers chime. You loved me once upon a summertime. Summertime, just like today, we laugh the happy afternoon away and stole a kiss from every street cafe. You were sweeter than the blossoms on the tree. I was as proud as any man could be, as if the mayor had offered me the key to Paris. Now another winter time has come and gone. The pigeons feeding in the square have flown, but I remember when the vespers chime. You loved me once upon a summer. summer section of the show. There's a bunch of songs. These two come up are quintessential Michel Legrand, Alan and Marilyn Bergman tunes. The first is from a song called The Picasso Summer, and the second is from the Summer of 42. Summer of 42 is Jennifer O'Neill helping a young man ascend into manhood, I guess you would say. And Tex has some Jennifer O'Neill stories if you wanna bug him about it. I don't know if she helped Texas into anything, but you can ask. And The Picasso Summer stars Yvette Menu and Albert Finney. And there's this bored-rich Napa Valley, San Francisco couple who decide to go to Europe to look for Picasso to tell him how great he is. And that's kind of the plot of that movie. But here we go. Summer me, winter me, and with your kisses morning me, evening me. And as the world flies far away, star away, forever me with love. Wander me, and by your fire pleasure me, peaceful me. And in the silence quietly whisper me, forever me with love, forever me with love. And every day I'll gentle you, tender you, and all the way I'll velvet you, clover you. I'll wrap you up in ribbon you, rainbow you, and shower you with shine. Suddenly, magically, we found each other, there we were, here we are. I plan to let you happy me, summer me, winter me, always be mine. Wander me, pleasure peaceful me, and in the silence quietly whisper me, forever me with love, forever me with love. And every day I'll gentle you, tender you, and all the way I'll pleasure you, peaceful you. I'll wrap you up in rainbow you, ribbon you, and shower you with shine. Suddenly, magically, we found each other, there we were, here we are. I plan to let you happy be, summer me, winter me, always be mine. Just happy me, summer me, winter me, always be mine. Always be mine. The summer smile, the summer knows, and unashamed she sheds her clothes. The summer smooths the restless sky, and lovingly she warms the sands on which you lie. The summer knows, the summer within your eyes. And so she takes her summertime, tells the moon to wait and the sun to linger, twists the world round her summer finger, lets you see the wonder of it all. And so she takes her summertime, tells the moon to wait and the sun to linger, twist the world around her summer finger, lets you see the wonder of it all. And if you've learned your lesson well, there's little more for her to tell. One last caress, it's time to dress for fall. Soon as the summer has gone, it's gone. Something to look back upon, look back on. And when the long winters come, they come. Some people just sit and sigh for the summertime, but to relive one summer's day, when winter clouds have blown your way, and your heart's heavier than clay, you've got to love this life, to love the flowers, to love the sunshine and the showers, to love the tears, to love the joke, to love the green fields and the smoke, to love the days, to love the nights, to love the valleys and the heights, to love the sea, to love the sand, to love, and life is grand. When you recapture the rapture of finding your heart is in love, so in love you'll want to beat on a drum but on, 'cause every day will turn into a summer's day, just when you found your feet again, no longer paddling in the rain, but walking down a sunny lane. You've got to sing of this life, sing of the flowers, sing of the sunshine and the showers, sing of the tears, sing of the joke, sing of the green fields and the smoke, sing of the days, sing of the nights, sing of the valleys and the heights, sing of the dark, sing of the light, sing of this life, sing of the flowers, sing of the sun, sing of the showers, sing of the sea, sing of the sand, sing about love and thank yous. I want to thank, Connor Weiss is helping out doing stuff, and he's a very cool, fun guy, so thank him. And Jason Ellis for inviting me to be part of the featured artist series here at 53 Above, and for doing great work on sound and lights. Thank you, Jason. And please, these great guys on bass, Mr. John Burr. And the Magic Man, right there behind the piano with his gorgeous arrangements and musical directing accompanying me so wonderfully and thoughtfully, Mr. Tex Arnold. Okay, we're coming to a happy ending. Maybe of the Stanley Sweetheart variety if you work your cards right. Happy Ending was a 1969 film. I watched it again last night. Oh my God, it's really good. Richard Brooks directed it. Stars his wife, Gene Simmons. And Michel Legrand wrote the score and the songs that are in it. And in it, she's a dissatisfied Denver housewife in 1969. The movie starts on the what is her 16th anniversary. And the 15th anniversary did not go well at all. We see many flashbacks. It's this horrible suburban, pass around, everyone's flirting, making out with everybody kind of party. And soon after that, she tries to kill herself. And she's not looking forward to the 16th anniversary at all. And the cast of this movie is just nuts. It's like, first of all, she's Gene Simmons. She got an Oscar nomination for lead actress for this, and she's fantastic. She's all over this movie, pretty much every scene. She's brilliant. And her husband is played by John Forsythe, who is a Denver tax guy. And his business partner is Dick Shawn. And Dick Shawn's hot pants wife, who's after John Forsythe, is Tina Louise. And she's got this a drug problem, so she likes to take pills and she's drinking, and she's enabled, Gene Simmons is, by the maid who comes to the house and works at the house, and that's played by Nanette Fabre. And she wants to get away. Gene Simmons has got to get away on the 16th anniversary. It's random. She has no money. She's drunk all the time, and the husband's cut off all her accounts, which is something you did in the 60s. Your wife had accounts through you, and you cut them off. So she goes to her mother, who's played by Teresa Wright, this brilliant film actress of the 40s and 50s, to borrow $200 because she wants to fly to the Bahamas. And Teresa Wright just won't do it. So she goes to pawn some jewelry, and she starts to pawn the wedding ring, and the guy at the pawn shop is, nobody wants to buy someone else's failure. Put that back. But he gives her almost $200, $180 for this bracelet thing she has, and it's enough to get her to the Bahamas. It's all the money she has, and she's on the plane, and as fortune would have it, as luck would have it, she sees her college roommate, Shirley Jones, in the plane. And Shirley Jones is a professional mistress. She's on her 4th married man. And she's going down to see him in the Bahamas, and that's Lloyd Bridges. And so Lloyd and Shirley take Jean under their wing to give her a room, and they buy her a whole new resort wardrobe. She goes to the shop, she says, well, she needs some swimwear right now. Then the whole works after that. And so she's lucky that she ran into these guys. And there's this nefarious kind of gigolo with a really horrible French accent who picks up on this, and he starts following Gene Simmons around. That's played by Bobby Darin. So it's just a nutty thing, but it's really a good movie. And the poster for it is a happy anniversary cake that's smushed into a trash can. And the tagline is, we aren't in love, we just make love, and damn little of that. Man. So anyway, she comes back to Denver. Who knew there was so much was going on in Denver? I thought you skied and, had a good time. And now you smoke pot. But she comes back, she gets her own little apartment. She gets a job at a department store selling purses. And she's taking a night school. And she takes the bus. She's getting off the bus, going to class, and who's there but John Forsythe? They haven't divorced yet. He wants to get back together. And he's, talking up a storm about how, we can make this work and I love you. And she admits that she loves him. But he had an affair, and he didn't know that she knew that he had an affair. And then he kind of says, but you loved me after that. And she says, you never said anything. He says, I know, and I still do. And John Forsythe is like, well, that's the most important thing. Gene Simmons says, yes, it is. But it's not the only thing, and it's not enough. So she goes up to the steps to her class, and this is the end of the movie. It ends with a question, and the song is a question, maybe a question that John Forsythe should have asked, but he didn't. And as she's going up to the steps, John Forsythe says, "I love you, as I always have. Come home." And she turns around, and she asks him this question. And John Forsythe doesn't have an answer. He's been very chatty up till now. He looks away, and he doesn't say anything. And she looks at him, gives him a little smile, and tilts her head, and that's the end of the film.
Yeah.
And the question that she asked him was this: right now, if we were married, if we both were free, would you marry me again? What are you doing the rest of your life? North and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life: that you spend it all with me. All the seasons and the times of your days, all the nickels and the dimes of your day. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all begin and end with me. I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of dawn and forests of the night. And when you stand before the candles on a cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make. And when you stand before the candles on a cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make. Those tomorrows waiting deep in your eyes, in the world of love you keep in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two, through all of my life, summer, winter, spring, and fall of my life. All I ever will recall Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's nice to remember this guy, and we'll keep remembering him forever because, my God, what a legacy. So it's thank you, Michel Legrand, for all that great stuff. If you're floating around up there, maybe. That'd be nice. Actually, it's not. Right now in Paris, it's over now, but they're doing this huge homage to Michel Legrand tonight and tomorrow night. So fly out to Paris and go see tomorrow night's show. One more little tune. When lonely feelings chill the meadows of your mind, just think if winter comes, can spring be far behind? The secret of a rose is merely that it knows it's warm beneath the snow. You must believe in spring. Just as the tree is sure its leaves will reappear, it knows its emptiness is just a time of year. Beneath the frozen streams, the sleeping mountain dreams, how crystal clear it seems. You must believe in spring. Trust it's on its way. Just as the sleeping rose awaits the kiss of May, so in a world of snow, of things that come and go, where what you think you know you can't be certain of, must believe in spring and love. La, la, la.
gentlemen, thanks so much for coming to 53 Above this evening. If you enjoyed the program, you might give us a like at 53 Above Broadway on Facebook.